Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1932 Remington Portable vintage typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. First thing we're going to do is set the margins located behind the carriage. And you just push them on the end like this and you can move it. Same with this one. You just want to make sure they're in between the paper fingers on the front platen here. Otherwise you'll type over those and get stuck on them. So we're going to move those in between the paper fingers. Those paper fingers help hold down the page nice and tight. And you can adjust those as well if you want to. Right now they're set where I want them to hold the page down. But you can move them from side to side however you want. So we're going to test to make sure we're in between those paper fingers and we're good. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1 or 2. Right now we have it on single. But if you want double, there's a knob right in front here. And you just move that, you pull it out and move it to the back, and it'll skip 2 when you pull that handle. We're gonna keep it on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence on the next line. Really nice typing machine for how old this thing is. Very nice condition. Everything works great. Very rare color. The green two-tone color. Very rare. You don't really see these in this good shape working condition that often. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch here on the back and you flip it all the way back and it unlocks the rollers. It's a little hard to pull this one out because the paper fingers have it so tight. So you can adjust that if you want to, but I like to have it nice and tight. I don't really use that often, so it's not a big deal. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the top right. Works good. There's a tab button that skips 5 spaces. Automatic set, so you can adjust that. Automatic 5 spaces every time. And if you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that will, we're stuck again on that paper finger. Let's move the margin. There's a mechanism that locks the keys so you can't type past that block. And this on the left, there's a little button here. You push that and it'll allow you to type past that margin. It's called the margin release. That works good. All the brand new ribbon is loaded on the left, so it's pulling to the right. And there's a knob on each side here. And if you pull this knob out, it'll pull to that direction you pull it to. You push it in, it'll pull to the other direction. And this has an automatic ribbon direction reverse, so it'll pull to the side that has the least amount of ribbon on it automatically. I forgot to use these, but these are your paper support arms that flip up from the back. Those are intact and good. This little rod here is annoying. I don't like it. I think it's supposed to have a spring to push it back out for you, but sometimes if you push it in, what that does is when it's in the case, it will cause the shift to not shift all the way. So when it's in the case, don't damage the shift mechanism. But you on this one, you either got to remove it all the way, which I'll probably leave it on there. You just got to pull it out, and then the shifts will work normally. Also, another function to get, the only way it fits in the case is if you have this lever pushed to the front and you push the knob in at the same time, and it locks the carriage in the middle, and it also gives clearance to put the case on. Otherwise you can't get it past this knob. And the top of the case looks like this, and it just clasps right on just like that, and you can carry it around. And that's about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.